Hi everyone, and I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to another episode of Extinct Bricks Megafauna. Today we'll be showing you the LEGO compatible custom woolly mammoth, Mammoth pt.2. Thanks to bensound.com royalty-free music for the awesome background. It is with much excitement that I am revealing to you Woolly Mammoth! Yay! A lot of you may already know, this is already the version 2 of my woolly mammoth. The head is from the LEGO Asian elephant, and then the body as well as the extremities are from a bootleg dragon. There's a lot of back and forth in the designing of this particular figure, and eventually I'm really satisfied with how it turned out to be. The articulation is good, the overall sculpt is good, so let's take a closer look. There is a considerable weight to this particular figure, mainly because of the amount of sculpting done. Nonetheless, those legs can support the weight. Okay, so let's take a look at the head. You can see here that the trunk is actually made up of two separate pieces, so they move independently and with a wide range of movement. There is a little bit of restriction when moving the trunk all the way around because the tusk is actually perpendicular to it. However, it is still doable. So the head is actually adorned with two large tusks, half of which is purely sculpted to a Lego piece that goes directly on the head itself. Tufts of hairs are sculpted on top of its head, and then the ears can move independently and are removable as well. Now, taking a look at the body, the legs can move this way as well as the back legs too. And then if you're going to take a look at the bottom of the figure, sculpts of hairs are likewise included. This type of detailing is carried over to the rest of the body. The tail is rubberized for some mobility. Reattaching the head, you will see that there is a broad range of movement, looking down, looking up, and going round, all the way around. And that's it for the closer look. Now it's time for us to do a sandbrick. There are 11 pieces to this figure. Let's start with the head. Alright, and then let's connect the tusk. One on the left and one on the right. After which, let's pick up the trunk and attach it. Then let's follow through with the ears. Now let's attach it to the body. And lastly, the four extremities. And that completes the figure. Now let's make some size comparisons. I based the body and the proportions of my figure to this prehistoric fauna image. This includes the length and the curvature of the tusk as well as the length of the tail. Now let's compare it with the Lego Mammoth from the LEGO City Arctic series. My custom mammoth is actually generally larger than this figure, and looking from the front, it is definitely taller. The tusks are very much different. Oops. Oops, I dropped it again. Just kidding, guys. Well, let's talk about this figure first. I generally like the scope of this figure, except that the tusks are as long as the body, and there aren't any much articulations except for the head and maybe the tusk. And, well, the head can do that, but I enjoy playing with my toys, so I want them to have as much articulation as possible. But I will be saving this mammoth figure for future projects, but I won't be calling it anymore a mammoth because it doesn't really look like a mammoth to me. So, alright, but looking at the task, however, I think there's a potential for a future project. Comment below, and guess what? Now it is time for some EB facts. Mammothus primigenius has been called in many names such as Elephas primigenius and Elephas boreus, and it is one of its last species of its kind. It lived in the Pleistocene to the modern period. It grew to a height of 11.2 feet and weighed over 6 metric tons. Its large size, sloping back, and very long curved ivory tusks are its main features. The woolly mammoth was well adapted to the cold environment during the last ice age. It was covered in fur and with an outer covering of long guard hairs and a shorter undercoat. The color of the coat varied from dark to light, thus the differences in colors on my figure. These animals have very long tusks which measured 14 feet long and weighed around 201 pounds. Very impressive indeed. Well, that ends the video. I hope you like it. Evie is on his way to feed Prime. But until then, I'll see you on the next video of Extinct Bricks Official. If you like the contents of my videos, I hope you subscribe, like, and share. And also hit the notification button. Salamat everyone! Bye!